Hello Aquarius, welcome to your soulmate couples reading. If you are new, please like, share and subscribe if you like the content. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a new reading. If you are not new, thank you very much for already subscribing. I genuinely appreciate your ongoing support. It means the world to me. This reading is for Aquarius, so it cannot and will not resonate with everybody. So please take what does and leave what doesn't. Also check out your moon, rising and Venus signs. Or you can check back in a few weeks and few months and see if it makes any more sense to you then, okay? So what I'm going to do in this reading is I'm going to lay out a top row for yourself and a bottom row for your partner / soulmate. You can feel free to switch the roles as it resonates with you. That's absolutely fine. So if you've got cross watchers watching as well, they can also switch the roles as it resonates with them. I'm just giving the cards a quick shuffle and we will get started. We'll go through what you can learn from each other, how you can support each other, what you need, and the direction that you can take the relationship in, okay? Let's get started. So I've got Pentacles here right off the bat. So I don't know if you're dealing with an earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. Not necessarily, but straight off the bat we've got two lots of Pentacles here. We've got the Five of Pentacles, which is to realise that you are supported and you're never alone. So if you're going through a tough time, to kind of realise that, you know, your partner's there for you and you've got loads of other people around you. Don't feel alone. This is what you can learn from your partner, that they are there for you and that other people are there for you. You're never alone. There's always someone there. You can always reach out and talk, whatever's bothering you, whether it's minor or major, it doesn't matter. Someone will listen. Never feel alone. And I think, like, obviously your partner as well, that they need to realize that they're rewarded for everything they do, and by being there for you, you know, and making you realize that they're there for you, you know, it's just going to make the relationship stronger, and that's the reward of this. It's just going to make the relationship stronger by being there for each other basically and helping each other through, but realizing also that partners are there. So when you're going through tough times, and sometimes we can tend to shut out the people who are closest to us. And the lesson to be learned here is, like, neither of you need to do that. The purpose of the relationship is to be there for each other and support each other through tough times and to not shut each other out. By being there and supporting each other, you're only going to make the relationship stronger. Okay. I think what you expect from your partner is it's open and honest communication, because we've got the Eight of Wands there. It can represent travel and things like that, but what I'm seeing here, because it's also communication cards, some back and forth of communication, so it's equal communication, you know, back and forth, and it's being open and honest and having constructive conversations about where you want to go, what you want to do, not just in the relationship but in life. Because that's really important in a relationship, because so that you're both on the same page of, one, the direction you want to take the relationship, but also the direction that you want to go in life. Okay, Aquarius. So that's just how this can be. We've also got the King of Cups here. It's to also, as well as relying on each other, but to realize you are your own anchor, that you can ground yourself. So while it's good to have each other and realise that you can support each other and you don't need to shut each other out, but also that you can stand on your own 2 feet as well. Not to be overly dependent on other people. I don't feel like you are, but it's almost like a reminder. That you can stand on your own 2 feet, as well as being supported. It's one thing being supported, but it's another having everyone do things for you. Do you know if that makes sense? And I'm not saying either of you are like that, but it might be just an element in there of there. If you might feel like if you are seeking some support, that then you're giving up and having people do it for you, but that's not the case. When you seek that support, it's just having them basically hold your hand while you do it yourself, which is absolutely, you know, normal and perfect. Sometimes we need that. Sometimes, you know, we can do it ourselves. We just need someone there to hold our hands while we get through it. And if, as long as you communicate that with each other openly and clearly, it is absolutely not going to be an issue. So I hope that makes sense to you. Let's see how you can be supportive. Yeah, I've got here, I will heal myself. And so it is a case of that. It is a case you can heal yourself. Any past hurts, anything that you're going through, you'll heal from it, and it is down to you to heal yourself. But again, don't be afraid to ask for that support. You know, if you need a cuddle, have a cuddle. If you need to talk, talk. It's just a case of, you know, what you need is to have the strength to get yourself through it, but with the support of others. Don't shut anybody out on the journey, but also don't overly depend on people. It's a balance of the both. It's being able to lean on people when you need it, but getting yourself through it. Like I said, it's hand holding. And we've got also the Six of Swords here as well. So we've got air. We've got all the elements here actually, but we've got two of the air signs, we've got two of the pentacles, we've got fire and water here. So if you are dealing with an air sign, a fellow air sign like yourself, we've got Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. But this is a card to say that, you know, if you just stay strong, and calmer times are coming, calmer times are ahead. But it warns not to take the emotional baggage with you. So as you move out of tougher times, let go of that emotional baggage as well. Leave that behind. You don't need to take that with you, because the Six of Swords represents moving in to calmer times. You're moving on from the situation, but the mental and emotional baggage is going with you. So it's just a case of letting that go and not holding on to any kind of burden. And which is a case of healing yourself as well. When you heal yourself, you can let it go. You can move on without taking it with you. You don't need to, because the past is the past. It can't be changed. All you can do is heal and move forward. Learn your lessons, but don't live there. Okay? And see how you can be the best partner towards each other. And wow, I've got the Empress here and the Seven of Cups, which is to trust yourself, see the truth, and create what you choose naturally. Yeah, so yeah, if you leave behind the baggage, you move on, you heal yourself. I do definitely see there's some healing here, and definitely you need some support. I'm not saying that you're going through anything major. It could be minor, it could be major, but at the same time, it's how it feels, isn't it? It doesn't matter how bad or good the situation is. Sometimes we just need someone there, and that's fine. And if you do that and you let go of anything that's holding you back mentally, then you can create everything you want, and it's just all going to come in and flow naturally, and which is absolutely fantastic. And you're going to have so many choices going forward, and it's about trusting yourself with the choices you make. Because I know sometimes life decisions can be really hard, because you constantly you know, each one can have the pros and cons, and you don't know which way to turn. So it's just whichever way it feels best for you, whatever decisions feel best for you as an individual and as a couple. It's to trust that you're making the right decision. Whether it goes the way you expect it to or not, there's always something to be learnt. It's always a lesson or a blessing, and it's just to trust that, you know, everything happens for a reason. So any decisions you make, just go with it. Don't overthink it. Don't get anxious about it. Try and be excited about it, because life just goes in the direction it's supposed to go. It is about letting go and doing that. It's about trusting yourself and the choices you make, and then you can create what you choose naturally. Like, everything's just going to happen naturally if you listen to your intuition and your gut. Everything can be fine, because the Empress is someone who is so intuitive. She knows what she wants, she goes after it, and she listens to her intuition, and she knows when things are going to work out, because it's in her heart, it's in her gut. She knows. And if things don't work out the way she anticipates, then she can let it go, because she knows that that was meant to happen that way, because there was either a lesson or a blessing in that somewhere. We go through everything we go through because it's what we need to go through. Everything happens for a reason at the right time. Okay? So let's see what you need from each other. I've got here all of the air signs have had this so far, and it's about taking care of the detail and staying in control. So when it comes to making decisions, it is about you know, go with the decision that feels right. Go with choices that feel right, but make sure that you take care of all the details. Like, don't do things half-hearted. Go in with it full heart. Make sure you do everything that you need to do in regard to whatever decisions or life choices or relationship choices you make, but that you put everything you need into it that needs to go into it, and stay in control. So when things do go slightly wrong, don't give up at the first hurdle and just think, oh my god, that was it, that was so wrong, it shouldn't have happened that way, I'm giving up. No, that's not the way to think. It's about staying in control and realizing, okay, so that didn't go quite how I planned. That's okay, we can work on this, we can make it work. That was obviously meant to happen that way. Let's have a look at what we can do going forward. It's about being having a clear mind, being clear, having clarity, having positive and open communication, because you can calmly make the best decisions. Like I say, life doesn't always go the way we want, and it's just about letting go of that fear that everything's going to go wrong. And when things do go wrong, just accept it. It's okay. There's always a way around things. You make the best of every situation, because that's what life is about, okay? As for your relationship, where can you take it? 9 of Wands. Okay, so you're strong. To realize how strong you are, be strong. Be strong and stay in control. Stay in control of your emotions. Stay in control of your mind. Stay positive. You don't need to be defensive. You don't need to hold yourself back. Okay? And I've got the 7 of Swords here as well, which is it's taking care of what you value. It is taking care of what you value, which is also about being strong. So when you value each other, you value your life, you value yourself, everything's going to pay off. It is about letting go, staying in control, valuing what you've got. Practice gratitude. Be grateful for everything. And move forward in life with a positive mindset, okay? And be clear on what you want, be clear on your goals, and be clear about what you value, what your beliefs are, and stand by them. And as a couple, as soulmates, as whatever in life, it's all gonna be absolutely fine as long as you can just learn to go with the flow, let go of the past, trust your own decisions, and make the best of every situation. Okay, Aquarius, I really hope you've enjoyed your reading. I've enjoyed giving it to you, and that is it for now. I will see you soon. Bye bye.